Hey guys, this is Brandon from the Introverts Guide to Weight Loss, and this is the video called The Overview. What we're going to be discussing in this video is just a whole bunch of quick topics. I'm going to make some quick points on everything, and then from there, in further videos, I'm going to expand upon each of those topics. Why I wanted to do this is because I have been morbidly obese basically my entire life. From probably about age 5 to 6 to just about age 28. So I wanted to do this because it took me a long time to figure out what to do and how to do it right. And I always, like I said before, I find it really disingenuous when somebody comes on TV and they already have that body that you want, but can't quite make it there because all they have at the end of their commercials is buy my stuff. Here I'm giving you free advice. I'm trying to guide people in the right direction. Now, like I said before, not everything works for everybody, so we're going to work through this all together. Which leads me to my next point of state of mind. State of mind is key. State of mind is more than 50% basically of your weight loss program itself. You have to do this for yourself first, because I can guarantee you that anger will run out very quickly and it turns into depression, and then of course the cycle of eating to find comfort starts over, and anything that you actually have lost will come back, and usually you add more. Weight loss isn't instant. Everybody knows that. It's a long struggle. It's taken me 7 months to lose 70 pounds, so you have to be dedicated to this. Living healthy is hard, but it's rewarding. If you need inspiration in any way, shape, or form, look for your family. Your family can be your inspiration. If you have children, look to them for your inspiration. You want to be around and be healthy to enjoy life with them. You got to make it fun too. If you don't make things fun, I mean, they turn into work and then you don't want to do them. You have to make it creative. You have to set goals that you can attain, and you have to challenge yourself in a fun way. Lastly, about that point, you got to love yourself. If you don't love yourself or love yourself the way you are now, you're never going to be able to improve. Yes, you might not have the body you want, but you have to keep moving towards it. Second bunch of points is going to be holding yourself accountable. It's something a lot of people don't like to do nowadays, but we just have to do it. Easy ways to do it is, first few weeks that you're doing this, make a food log. I did, and I was surprised by how much I actually put in my body. And what you put in is what you get out. Exercise alone is not going to be all that's going to save this. You can exercise for 4 and 5 hours a day, and you go home and eat a gallon of ice cream, and you've just ruined everything you just did. With weight loss, small choices add up to a huge benefit, so that's what I mean by holding yourself accountable. Everything that you put in is what you get out, basically. And the only person that basically can hold you back from making your goals in life like this is you. You're the only person that stops you from succeeding like that. Small goals are key. If you're going to lose 50 pounds, you're not going to lose 50 pounds in a month. So let's get that out of the way really quickly. Unless you are absolutely beyond the realm of morbidly obese and are going on a liquid diet, you're not going to lose that much weight right off the bat. You're going to look for maybe a successful 5 to 7 pounds the first week, then second week's a little bit harder, and then every other week after that, maybe about 2 to maybe 3 pounds, depending upon how hard you press yourself. Good sustained exercise is key. Low impact exercise is key. You're not going to go to a Zumba class and just bounce around for 30 minutes and not feel it the next day. I prefer low sustained exercise. That's what burns the most calories and puts your body up for a lot of endurance. Judge your weight loss by how your clothes fit, not by how much weight you've lost, because as you're exercising, and if you haven't been exercising before, you're going to gain muscle mass. So there's going to be a trade-off there. Keep a keepsake from when you started to now. Mine's a belt. I'm going to show it to you in a future video, but I've come quite a long way. Eat healthy and eat often. I chose a low-carb diet. You have to keep eating all day to keep your metabolism going. What you put inside is key. Stay away from sweet foods in the morning. Cooking your own food is really key to cut down on things like sodium and all those trans fats, because a lot of those things are preservatives to help that food stay longer in your refrigerator. Don't eat the same thing over and over. Me, I try and rotate foods every few days, or even every day. I'll have something different for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You just have to keep things interesting or you get bored and then you slip. But with that, you have to have a day to set aside that you can have a little bit of fun with your friends. Go out to eat, have fun, indulge. Don't go nuts, but indulge a little every now and then. And then the next day, get right back on it. You need to get an e-tool for success. Stuff like annoying pedometers that sit there and beep at you if you haven't moved around for an hour. Me, I work in retail, so I'm always on my feet, so I don't really have to worry about that. But when I'm off on my days off, yeah, it beeps at me a lot. You want to gauge your health also by blood pressure machines. Go to a grocery store. All of them have a blood pressure machine. Just check so you know where you're starting at and where you're going to end up. You need to have home tools for success as well. Vitamins help. If you're any kind of diet that you're going to go on is going to basically, you're going to trade something for something else. So you need to use the internet, research what kind of diet you are on and what you're going to be low in vitamins from. If you don't supplement those, they're going to be really hard on your body, and you're going to start to drag after a couple of weeks once your body expends what it naturally has. Loose skin, yes. Some people who have been morbidly obese their whole life, like myself, I have loose skin. I'm trying my hardest to do it, but in a future video, I'm going to teach you how to make an at-home wrap, just like the expensive ones that you see on TV and you see online all the time that claim that they're going to take away all these inches off your waist. I can show you how to make one at home, and they do work. You have to have rest days in between your workouts. You can't just go gung-ho 7 days a week. Your body is going to give out. I want you to also keep in mind that further down the line, I want you to pick up a 30-minute challenge. Every 30 minutes, we're going to do something physically strenuous or activity-wise, push-ups, sit-ups, anything to get your heart rate going up a little bit higher. The final point I'm going to make on the video before I say goodbye is we're going to also talk about workout equipment. Me, obviously, as you can see, I prefer Nike, but that's because that's what I was raised on. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but gear is essential for making your workouts easier and a lot more pleasurable for your body. If you work out in just normal blue jeans and a shirt, you're going to be paying for it later down the line with a lot of different things like rashes, skin rubbing rashes, diaper rash. It all just comes around with a thing. With clothing, you need clothes that breathe, that you can move completely freely in, have a full range of motion, but also help pull sweat away from your body so that you don't have all that residue on your skin. I know that was a lot to take in for a really quick time, but like I said, I'm going to expand upon each of these points in future videos. But as always, from Houston, have a healthy day, America.